Hello there, you more than 180k awakening people joining me in a wonderful battle against ignorance. Today I will continue with the new series The Best Stand-Up Comedian. In this episode, Stephen Wright. Enjoy! Stephen Wright was born on December 6, 1955 in Cambridge, Massachusetts and grew up in the nearby town of Burlington. He is an American comedian, actor and writer known for his deadpan style and clever wordplay.
It's my birthday recently. For my birthday, I got a humidifier and a dehumidifier. Put them in the same room, let them fight it out.
Let him fight it out.
I have several hobbies which I enjoy to the fullest. I have a large seashell collection which I keep scattered on the beaches all over the world. Maybe you've seen it.
Maybe you've seen it.
Well, you're always, to me, famously right around here. You're just right. I don't see you getting worked up about anything.
Well, man, I've smashed windows. No, I haven't. But my mind, it's like my mind is not connected to my face.
Not connected to the face. Stephen Wright began his career as a stand-up comedian in the late 1970s, performing at comedy clubs in the Boston area. He quickly gained a reputation for his unique comedic style, which featured dry, understated delivery and jokes that often relied on wordplay and unconventional logic.
One time, right in the middle of a job interview, I took out a book and I started reading. The guy said, "What the hell are you doing?" I said, "Let me ask you one question. If you were in a vehicle and you were traveling at the speed of light, and then you turned your lights on, would they do anything?"
Would they do anything?
He said, "I don't know." I said, "Forget it then, I don't want to work for you."
Logic.
I got a new shadow. I had to get rid of the other one. It wasn't doing what I was doing. One time I was walking through the woods and I saw a rabbit standing in front of a candle making shadows of people on a tree. I have a telescope on the peephole on my door so I can see who's at the door for 200 miles.
200 miles.
Who isn't? Who is it gonna be when you get here? I broke a mirror in my house. I'm supposed to get 7 years bad luck, but my lawyer thinks he can get me 5.
In the 1980s, Wright began appearing on television, including on The Late Show with David Letterman and The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson.
This young man is from Boston. It's his first appearance on national television, and I think you're going to find him a little different. Would you welcome Stephen Wright?
I called the wrong number today. I said, "Hello, is Joey there?" And a woman answered. She said, "Yes, he is."
Yes,
I said, "Can I
yes.
speak to him, please?" She said, "No, he can't talk right now. He's only 2 months old."
Only 2 months old.
I said, "All right, I'll wait." I've never seen electricity. That's why I don't pay for it.
Seeing is believing.
I write right on the bill. Sorry, haven't seen it all month.
Our next guest is a talented comedian from Boston. He's featured this month on HBO's 7th annual Young Comedian Show. Please welcome a young comedian, a terrific one, Mr. Stephen Wright.
My friend George is a radio announcer, and when he walks under a bridge, you can't hear him talk.
You can hear him talk.
I woke up this morning, my girlfriend asked me if I slept good. I said, "No, I made a few mistakes."
I made a few mistakes.
I couldn't sleep, so I got up. Then I got hungry, so I went down to the store that I know is open 24 hours. When I got down there, there was a guy outside locking it up. He said, "Sorry, we're closed." I said, "What do you mean you're closed? The sign says open 24 hours. He said, "Not in a row."
Not in a row.
Did they just let you out for this evening?
Yeah, I have an hour left.
That's wonderfully inventive stuff.
Thanks.
Really? Is this your first time on
First
national
time
television?
On national television, yes.
Yeah. How do you feel about it?
How do you feel?
What? I'm in shock.
Did it go the way you thought it would go?
Yeah, yep. Yeah.
First of all, what has The Tonight Show, what did that do for your career?
Oh, it changed my whole career and my life. I mean, I went on that show on a Friday, and then I had an agent like the next week.
Yeah.
And then I started going on it again and again, and then on Letterman, and then Saturday Night Live, and then doing this album and HBO special. I mean, that show was so powerful with Johnny Carson that your life could change in a 5-minute appearance.
Yeah.
Which unfortunately, that happened to me.
Last night I had a dream that all the babies prevented by the pill showed up. They were mad. I was cesarean born. You can't really tell. Although, whenever I leave a house, I go out through the window.
You're doing very well. You're quite successful, aren't you? And
What's going on?
yeah, doing pretty well. Now, do you find that your personal life has improved as a result of this?
It's the same. It's the same.
It's the same.
It's the same. It's same. I'm just older.
Stephen Wright also recorded several comedy albums and appeared in several films, including Desperately Seeking Susan.
What did the police say?
I can't believe the two of you are eating in the middle of a crisis like this.
We're nervous. What do you want?
Then take a Valium like a normal person.
Take a Valium like a normal person. That's good. Stephen Wright played also a small role as the voice of the DJ in the movie Natural Born Killers. Stephen Wright's character can be heard throughout the movie as the voice of the radio DJ who narrates the story and provides commentary on the events of the film.
Stars are coming out.
That's the intro. And this is the voice of Stephen Wright as a DJ.
Wish you had 10,000 to bet on. Something where the odds are good, like betting all those.
Despite his success, Wright has remained a low-key and private person, and he rarely gives interviews or appears in public.
How do you know when it's appropriate to let a friendship turn into something more? Ooh, usually... Well, what do you think?
When the police are no longer involved.
When the police are no longer involved.
When I get real bored, I like to drive downtown and get a great parking spot, then sit in my car and count how many people ask me if I'm leaving. Sometimes you can't hear me, it's because sometimes I'm in parentheses.
In parentheses.
I bought some powdered water, but I don't know what to add.
Powdered water.
A couple nights ago, I came home very late and I was having a little bit of trouble getting into my apartment. I accidentally took out a car key and I stuck it into the door and turned it and the building started up. So I drove it around for a while. I went too fast and the police pulled me over. They said, "Where do you live?" I said, "Right here."
How do you decide on how to organize it? Or is there...
From doing so many shows, it's like a giant puzzle.
Right.
And from all the time on stage, moving things around, you finally figured out how it would flow, because it can't be just in any order.
Right.
It has to be in some kind of order that it just kind of works, and you do it by trial and error.
Right.
And I headed for the highway and began hitching. Within 3 minutes, I got picked up by one of those huge trailer trucks carrying 20 brand new cars. Climbed up the side of the cab and he opened the door and the guy said, "I didn't have much room in here. I want to get in one of the cars and back." He was really into picking up people because he picked up 19 more. We all had our own cars. Then he went 90 miles an hour. We all got speeding tickets. For absolutely no reason, we went to Canada, and when we were coming back over the border, they asked us if we had anything we wanted to declare. I said, yes, war. I went into a place to eat. It said breakfast anytime, so I ordered French toast during the Renaissance. I got up the other day, and everything in my apartment had been stolen and replaced with an exact replica. Couldn't believe it. I called my roommate and I said, "Come here, look at this stuff. It's all an exact replica. What do you think?" He said, "Do I know you?" I'm wearing 2 different color socks, but to me they're the same because I go by thickness.
Comedy is, the first part of it is to notice the world in like more detail than you normally would. And like a kid seeing stuff like, because he's never seen these things before. So there's a kind of that attitude is in your head. But you have the use of the adult language so you can communicate these thoughts.
I got on this chairlift with this guy I didn't know. We went halfway up the mountain without saying a word, and then he turned to me and he said, "You know, this is the first time I've been skiing in 10 years. I was in jail. I pushed a total stranger off a Ferris wheel." I said, "I remember you." Filled my humidifier with wax, now my room's all shiny. There's a fine line between fishing and just standing on the shore like an idiot. I can levitate birds, but nobody cares. It's a good thing there's gravity, otherwise when birds die, they just stay right up there. Doesn't matter what temperature a room is, it's always room temperature. First time I ever read the dictionary, I thought it was a poem about everything. Sponges grow in the ocean. That kills me. I wonder how much deeper the ocean would be if that didn't happen. I went to the cinema. It's adults $5, children $2.50. I said, "All right, give me 2 boys and a girl." I have a microwave fireplace. I can lay down in front of the fire for the evening in 8 minutes.
Wright is also a musician. He has played the guitar since he was a teenager and has incorporated music into his stand-up routines.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Stephen Wright.
I want to sing a song about my old girlfriend. It's called "They'll Find Her When the Leaves Blow Away, 'Cause I'm Not Raking Till Spring." Having sex with Rachel was amazing. It's like going to a concert, it really is. She makes a lot of noise.
She makes a lot of noise.
She throws frisbees around the room. When she wants more, she lights a match. Hey, hey, Rachel, dear, how I wish you were here instead of me.
Instead of me. In 1989, Stephen Wright won an Academy Award for Best Live Action Short Film, The Appointments of Dennis Jennings, which he wrote and starred in. In addition to winning an Academy Award for Best Live Action Short Film for The Appointments of Dennis Jennings, Wright has received in 1999 a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
Do you think I'm crazy?
No. No, I don't.
You don't?
What are you thinking about now?
I'm thinking about when I'm driving. I don't like the idea of other cars being behind me. I don't even know who these people are. Ever since I was a small child, I've realized that I've been under surveillance. But I could never tell anyone about that except for you. Just like I could never tell anyone about that thing I have about wearing diapers.
Okay. I don't think that draw will be sticking anymore. Take it easy, pal.
Yes, go on.
Did you know he was there?
Oh, yes.
And the Oscar goes to The Appointments of Dennis Jennings, Dean Terzo, and Stephen Wright.
That's all for today, folks. The conclusion of this video is that despite his many accomplishments and contributions to the entertainment industry, Wright remains a humble and unassuming person who has managed to avoid the trapping of fame and celebrity. Wright has also been recognized for his contribution to the world of stand-up comedy. He was inducted into the Boston Comedy Hall of Fame in 2013, and in 2017 he received the Mark Twain Prize for American Humor, which is awarded to individuals who have had a significant impact on the world of comedy. He continues to tour and perform stand-up comedy to this day and remains a beloved and respected figure in the world of comedy. See you in the next video. Bye bye!